Is that what you want? Well, you got it. Okay, folks. I wasn't really sure if I was gonna do this today, but I wanted to show you the knife that I had in the intro. And what it's called the Baby Boa from Kershaw. Model number 1585 GRY. And GRY stands for gray. Some may have seen this before. The more well-known one is called the Gray-Black Smoke Edition. And it's basically the 1585. This one's a little dirty in here. I've carried it a few times, but I'm scared to actually carry it on a normal basis because I really don't actually know the value. You can actually still buy the smoke red-black version. It was pretty widely sold when it came out. But today it's actually becoming slightly more difficult to get. And it goes for about $100. So this one here, I don't know, I don't even remember. I think I paid about $60 for it. But it's not the smoke red-black edition. This is actually the gray edition, hence the GRY at the end of the model name. But what this is kind of a aluminum anodized gray finish on here, and it says Kershaw right there, kind of in white or something. I'm not sure what the process they use, but it looks kind of like it's burned on there or something. And, you know, I've messed around with it and stuff and carried it a few times, but it's in pretty good condition. This was actually my first Speed Safe knife. So, you know, it has sentimental value to me. But at the same time, it's actually a very rare knife. If anything looks different now, the lighting or the camera angle, I apologize. I ran out of memory and I had to reset the camera up and everything. So as I was saying, this is a limited edition knife. And I believe it was limited to maybe 600 pieces or something like that. It's rumored that with the anodized finish, no two handles turn out exactly alike. I really haven't seen any evidence of that, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if that's true or not. But as you can see, it's a real cool looking little knife. It's a tiny thing. There's also a little lock on here, just like on the spec speed bump, and it works pretty good, I guess. It has a little torsion bar inside that you can see actually here through this little window, and so it's kind of cool in that respect. It doesn't have a real strong flick, but it works fine. So as we can see here, it is made in the USA, and on April 5th, or April 2005 is when it was released, and that's when I purchased it. It wasn't easy to get a hold of even at the time, and now because of the limited status of it, it's even more difficult to get a hold of. It's a liner lock. Pretty sturdy knife. There's really no wobble. It's very well constructed. Locks up fairly nicely, and it's real easy to close. No jamming or sticking or anything with the liner lock. Nice pocket clip, works really well in a tip down configuration. So it's a fun knife, but it's definitely one of those knives where I'm kind of scared to carry it because it's pretty rare. You know, like I said, it was hard to get a hold of even at the time, and now it's next to impossible to get a hold of. So I really don't actually even know the value, and I'd be hesitant to estimate, except I know that it's got to be at least worth over $100. There was actually a black version, the 1585 CKT, something like that. I like this one better. I'm not sure which one is rarer. This one maybe just a little bit rarer, or I don't know, maybe the black is rarer, but this one's pretty cool. I think this one may be the rarer version. So it's got a 440 stainless steel blade, and it's a pretty mean looking blade, although it's really small, so I wouldn't really take this into a fight if possible. It might be okay for an emergency, but if you really were gonna fight someone on the street or something and defend yourself, I wouldn't recommend this just because of the size. The scales are made from aluminum. They're like a T6 anodized aluminum, so it's pretty light. Yeah, so it's a fun knife overall. So it's been said about this knife that that this is, of course, the baby boa, and it's been said that this is actually the little brother of the Mini Mojo, or some people call it the Mini Mojito. but it's definitely the Mini Mojo, the Kershaw 1800, and I have the box here to prove it. Yeah, I see nowhere on the box where it says Mini Mojito. So there are a number of people out there calling it that, but I think officially it's called the Mini Mojo, and I really don't know where that name came up with, the Mini Mojito. So in response to that claim that this is the little brother of the Mini Mojo, let's take a look. They are both Ken Onion, but I also want to emphasize the smallness of this knife. If we take a look, an objective look, the blade it's under 2 inches. It's basically about 1 7/8 inches. And the overall length is about 4 7/8 inches. It's under 4 7/8 inches. It's somewhere around there. Maybe 4 3/4 inches. So it's a tiny knife, and that's why I'm going to continue to stress the smallness of this knife and the fact that you won't want to purposefully take this into a street fight. You know, we talked about the speed bump, the Kershaw speed bump, and if we want to compare it, I mean, this thing is just tiny. It's the blade is half the size, half the length, and about 30% of the total size, probably. You know, and the handle is much smaller. It's really about half of the total length. So, you know, the smallness of it is definitely going to be one of the features. It's something that makes it easy to conceal and carry, but a lot less practical. So let's go back to the question about the Baby Boa and the Mini Mojo. So here we see the Mini Mojo. And I could talk a lot about the Mini Mojo, but that's not the purpose of the video. But, you know, they look similar. I mean, I could see someone pointing out the similarities. However, the Mini Mojo has the stud lock, and the Baby Boa has the liner lock. Another important thing to keep in mind is that there actually is a full-size boa. So, really, this isn't the little brother of the Mini Mojo at all. It's the little brother of the boa. And if you can get your hands on one, I recommended it. I mean, I would recommend it. I would definitely recommend this knife. the reason I have it in the intro is because of the smallness. I just thought it would be kind of funny. So there you go, folks. The Baby Boa 1585 GRY, made by Kershaw, and it's made in the US, and it's real fun, but not something you'd probably want to carry around with you every day. Like if I lost a $30 knife, I wouldn't be upset at all. I mean, I'd be upset, especially if it's a knife that I used a lot, but I wouldn't be totally angry, pissed off for a month, that I lost my, $150 knife or something like that. So there you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed this review, and, maybe I'll see you again. Thanks for watching, folks. Have a great day.